I want you to imagine this. You're sitting with a friend and smokes flavored cigars and cigarettes all the time. And in that place, everyone smokes. You're the only one who doesn't. That was the exact situation I was in yesterday. Just a day ago, I was sitting with a friend who I really like, and this dude was smoking like a train wherever we go. I kinda insist on sitting at the cafe. Hopefully he stops gonna smoke all the time, but I made a wrong decision. I probably chose the worst place to go because everyone around me smokes, and I was literally the single one who doesn't. But it literally didn't matter for me because I was so excited about the things I learned and things I'm about to teach this dude. We're gonna literally talk about psychology for full hours, and that was my favorite topic in this earth all the time. So I opened my mouth and started talking about the things about Carl Jung, which is my favorite psychologist for all times. And at that point, this dude was really interested in the conversation. He was nodding his head all the time. He had stopped smoking at this point, which is a miracle. And I couldn't help myself to think, oh, I'm really amazing. The things I'm telling are the facts. And I even pressed the gas harder. I made the conversation much more deeper and deeper, and this dude literally fell in love with the guy who's talking about. But I wasn't just trying to have fun at this situation and talk about psychology. I have a different plan for that. I literally tell all of those stories and talk about this guy for 2 hours because I wanted to save my friend from cigarettes. He literally finished the pack at this point in just 2 hours and was trying to save him while I teach about the Carl Jung and trying to be faster at this situation. And it looked like I achieved my mission here because he's nodding his head all the time, slowed down, and even he stopped smoking at this point and started to think about the things I said. So we want to celebrate this by going to a mountain spot to watch a city view at nighttime. It kind of looked like the best decision I was going to ever make, but I didn't know that's one thing is going to ruin my entire night. We drive to that mountain spot, and until we reach the destination, this dude literally kept smoking at the car. But I was pretty okay with it because I didn't expect he's gonna quit in just milliseconds. I was just wanting to make a place in his head and think about this situation because I'm pretty damn sure he's gonna quit in the next days. But something very strange happened. He pulled one flavored cigarette and pushed it to my face, then started to talk about, oh, you know, it's nighttime, the view is amazing, there's songs, there's friendship, there's everything you need to light that cigarette. And I couldn't help myself to feel curious about it because I didn't smoke for 3 years, and I was wondering if I could get hijacked again like all of the people said, so started smoking back. So I took the one, lighted immediately, and I even enjoyed the moment so much. As soon as I lighted, literally the dizziness feeling hit me so hard. It was the exact same feeling like I light my first cigarettes just 6 years ago. I crossed my legs to sit at a moment at this mountain to make myself sure that I'm not gonna fall off and die. Whilst I do that, literally crazy aches start to happen in my body. From my back to testicles, it feels like a dude come with his hammer and start to punch me all through my body. I didn't take a big issue on that and hop into my car to go my hometown back again. And on the road, I couldn't help myself to think, will I become a smoker again? Because technically I killed the abstinence period. I really enjoyed the cigarettes. I get the dizziness feeling. I'm having aches in my body, which is side symptoms we speak of. But neither I craved cigarettes while I was driving my car, neither I craved cigarettes as soon as I opened my eyes the next day. I'm literally free away from this. Because I know one single thing that tobacco companies and addiction gurus doesn't want us to know. This situation is all about beliefs. But until to this moment, you and I both know we got brainwashed by those so many propaganda coming from media. They put a cigarette into our actor's hands to hopefully make an emotional bond with him. They add so many chemicals like ammonia, tar, and nickel. And they literally bought so many doctors to make false propagandas and articles about smoking. But every single thing that I count you is nothing more than brainwashing. Because the chemicals they add in the cigarettes are pretty useless to make us addictive. They will literally got held into our mucus and the alveoli and gonna be kicked out in days anyway. But as you can see, we lived so many of our years in such panic and regret because of those chemicals we consume, because of the articles we read, and so many more propaganda we facing against. Those things literally make us addictive. Otherwise, we're just a normal persons going day by day and just being curious and lighting the cigarette for a certain reason. We weren't gonna be addicted from to this thing, but those people make us. They literally fed us with so many false information, and since they're looking so professional in their careers, we kind of couldn't help ourselves to believe into. But I'm not gonna allow that again. So if you want to remove the propaganda in your head and quit smoking once and for all, there's a link in the description to book a call so we can handle this situation together. This is I2, and I know we're gonna make it.